I love sushi. I love it so much, and after years of eating it, I decided to teach myself how to make it, and now I want to teach you. So please enjoy these video tutorials on how to make.
And here we have the American Dream Roll, the star of the show, the crunchy shrimp tempura, along with spicy crab, cream cheese, and Hass avocado on top. Start off with the shrimp tempura. I buy mine store-bought in the freezer section and heat them up in the toaster oven for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then you have the creamy Hass avocados to go on top. You want to make sure you get a nice ripe one for this. And then the cream cheese, I use the Philadelphia 30 reduced fat cream cheese. And then, of course, the spicy crab. To start this roll off, I use 2/3 of a sheet of nori. Now for all my shrimp tempura rolls, I use 2/3 of a sheet of nori, and then with wet hands take a palmful of sushi prepared rice and gently press that out to the edge of the seaweed. Just want to make sure you don't have too much rice on there. Next we're going to slice up the cream cheese to add into the roll. I always add the cream cheese first. This just reduces the amount of mess that you're going to have if you place it on the bottom and other ingredients on top when you go to roll it up. So I just pinch it out, make sure it goes to the length of the roll. Then I add the shrimp tempura. Now these have been sitting around for a little bit so they're not too hot. That's where they melt the cream cheese when you put them in there. Next I'm going to add the spicy crab, and you're really looking for a nice uniform amount. And then the spicy crab is 3 or 4 ingredients, it depends on your taste: mayonnaise, the sriracha hot sauce, and the imitation crab sticks. And you see, once you take them out of the plastic wrap and you peel them, they almost become like little strands of spaghetti. And you cut them in half, drain them, make sure you get that excess water out, and then I add the mayonnaise. And this is for a couple rolls, about 4 rolls, 5 rolls, depending on how much you put on there. And add the sriracha hot sauce to taste. If you like it hotter, add a little bit more sriracha hot sauce. And then what you're looking for is just a nice consistent amount throughout the entire length of the roll. That really aids in the presentation. And when you go in and do that first roll, hold it down with your fingers so you get a nice seal and press in those ingredients that will really help the presentation value when you go to cut it, so all your filling stays in those rolls. Give it one more press down. Next we're going to scoop out the flesh of the avocado using a spoon. Like I said, you want a nice ripe avocado for this, so you can form it up to the roll, and then just make very thin slices to go on top. And once you have that sliced up, layer the slices on top of the roll. This doesn't have to be perfect, because once you go ahead and put the cellophane wrap and you press it down, that'll take away some of the blemishes you see here. This is the messy part, and it takes a little while. It is a little bit of work, but it's worth the time and effort when you see the end result and taste it. So once you press that cellophane wrap and the avocados down using the sushi mat, you see how the avocado really forms to the rolls. Using a wet serrated knife, I cut the roll in half, cut those in half, and those in half again. Anytime you're cutting a roll, you want to make sure you clean your knife in between cuts, especially with cream cheese and avocado, because it really has a tendency to stick to the knife. And then to plate it, I use a rectangle white plate. Saran wrap should come out in one nice fail swoop, and then I add a sweet eel sauce on top. You can buy this prepared or you can cook it yourself. It's pretty simple. And then here you have the American Dream Roll. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial on how to make American style sushi rolls. Please rate and comment and enjoy the sushi.